Be the Batman. Sold. So Batman Arkham VR was easily my most anticipated game for the PlayStation VR. If there was any game out there that was definitely going to tip the scale in favor of me buying this thing, it was Batman Arkham VR. Basically the concept of this game, it puts you inside a little chunk of story that takes place between Arkham City and Arkham Knight. And the whole concept is that you get to actually be Batman. You get to put his cowl on, you get to throw batarangs, you get to investigate things with all your different gadgets, and this game is fucking badass. Just like I said in my first impressions video for the VR, I was a little bit of a naysayer whenever this whole VR concept was getting tossed around. I'd watch Batman Arkham VR trailers, I'd see testimonials, people coming out losing their minds. Oh my god, I get to be the Batman, it's so immersive, it's so amazing. And I was like, yeah, well, they're not really going to show you the reviews of people saying, yeah, it's okay, it's kind of cool. From the moment this game started, I was blown away. I played the entire storyline in one session. I mean, it is an hour and a half long, but still, that's a lot for me. I usually play in piecemeal. From the time that the titles came out in front of me, and I'm looking around, and I am standing on the edge of a building in Gotham City. I can look and I can see LexCorp, I can see Wayne Tower, I can see Ace Chemicals. I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. It starts off, you're in your mansion, you know, you go down into the Batcave, and just your descent into the Batcave for a Batman fan is just unbelievable. You're looking around and you feel like you're claustrophobic in this little elevator, and you're moving and you can see the water, you can see the bats flying around, you see the little garage with all the Batmobiles, and you see the little computers over here, and it is so cool for a Batman fan to be able to experience these things that they've only been able to read or see in the movies or play, you know, vicariously through a little video game character. But actually being there and seeing all this is 150% the magic of this game. Now, as far as the gameplay, once it actually gets into the story, you're basically trying to solve a missing persons case and eventually a murder. You know, you got Robin and you have Nightwing that are missing, and you're trying to find them, and it takes you through all these different parts of Gotham City, and you're trying to analyze clues. You know, you got your little detective scanner where you can scan bodies, you can scan different clues on the wall, you've got your batarang, you've got your little grappling gun, and you go through these different segments of the story trying to solve this mystery. And I like the fact that they focus on the detective side of Batman, because as you guys heard me say numerous times, that is one of my favorite aspects of Batman, and that's an aspect of Batman that constantly just gets glossed over. All the character models look identical to how they look in the other Arkham games. Whenever you're staring Robin in the face and he looks just like he did in the game, I mean, it's absolutely unbelievable. Just little details throughout this thing just brought smiles to my face constantly. Just looking in a mirror and you can see your reflection as Batman, or just being there like just doing stupid shit like moving your heads around or moving your arms around, and you see Batman doing the exact moves. Or when you're looking Robin in the face and you're having a conversation with him, or you're like shaking hands with somebody, it's immersive as hell, and it's so much fun for a Batman fan. This game takes a lot more cues from Arkham Knight than it does the other two. It's very dark, it's very gritty, it's frightening at times. There are scenes with the Joker and some other villains when they pop up that will literally make you jump whenever it just pops out on the screen at you. And even though the story of this game is only about an hour and a half long, there is tons of replay value in this. There's Riddler trophies that get unlocked after that you have to go around and find, and that itself is a completely different game. You're walking through all these different levels you've already been to, and you actually get to experience what it's like to find these Riddler trophies. You're looking all around, you're searching every single surface whenever you're walking around in these different areas of the game, and it really is like you're a detective, like you're trying to find all these clues, all these little trophies, just like you do in the Arkham games, but much more immersive. And like I've said, even though it is short, I really like the story of this game. It's a great, short, sweet little piece of connective tissue that fills in a gap between Arkham City and Arkham Knight. And by the time you reach the end and figure out who the killer is in this mystery, you're like, oh, that makes total sense. Guys, for $20, this game is an absolute steal. It actually impresses the hell out of me that they only charge $20 for this game, because even though it's an hour and a half long, they could have put this thing on the shelves for $60 and it would have flown off the shelves. I mean, let's be honest. If you're a fan of the Arkham games, if you want to play a game that really showcases what this PlayStation VR can do, and if you're as huge of a Batman fan as me, definitely go out and buy this thing. So what did you guys think of Batman Arkham VR? Did you like the story? Did you like the gameplay? How cool was it being able to be the Batman? Put all of that in the comment section below and we'll talk about it. Like and share this video, and please hit that subscribe button. That way you get to come back and see me next time. But if that's not soon enough to check out some more of my videos, you can check out a few more by clicking right over here.